Herbs and Spices, created from nothing, becoming friends, and now facing off as enemies, the Europa League semi-finals. Do the dirty on them, that's the question. I say dirty, I don't want to do the dirty on them. Hi sir, into Renzi. Oh, it's an early chance. They're combining though, I like that. They're like Herbs and Spices. Maybe that's what we'll call them from now on. Herbs and Spices. We're not calling them that. Are we calling them that? Right hand side, into Dorian Heiser, plays it through. Renzi's there. Oh, Herbs and Spices! Maybe maybe he can be a thing. Oh, there we are. Renzi with his first goal for us, and the first goal of the season. Heiser with the assist. I mean, Heiser Herbs, Spices Renzi. That doesn't really work, but either way.
3, 2, 1, go!
This could possibly be the best day ever, but it might not be, so let's not get our hopes up. Today, we play Inter Milan in 3 fixtures, 2 games in the Europa League and an away match. It is one of the most hotly anticipated episodes of the ISPALIAN job since the last couple that have been quite good. It is Herbs versus Spices, 2 men that combined make quite the confectionery concoction, but apart, who knows who will come out on top? Probably Dorian, and as he's more likely to play. That's just the facts of it. I don't think Renzi will start, but we'll see. Since we last met, you know the answer to this. Nothing's happened. We beat Roma 2-1 last episode. Dorian Heiser on full form, and hopefully he carries that form into the Europa League. We have a home leg first. Not something I'm a fan of, but, you know, who knows what could happen today. 3 games. Let's kick things off and reveal the team for the first one. Now, slight issue. You'll see it immediately, because you'll be eagle-eyed. Hasselbaink starts because Trent Alexander-Arnold is suspended, as is Toscano. Both miss out. So Hasselbaink at the back with Diaz, Casasola, Barloco. 2 start players in front with Batista, Luca and Fabregas in behind Dorian and Spira. Posvek, of course, in goal. And the instructions remain as they always do. Looking for the overlap, working the ball into the box, retaining possession, more closing down, a high tempo and playing a little bit wider to get those fullbacks pushed on. Hasselbaink, it's fair to say, hasn't featured a lot this year and is not as good as Trent Alexander-Arnold. This might be an issue. Trent Alexander-Arnold has 11 assists, the second most in the division, much like Pereira did last year. Noted. So in we go then. It's Spurs versus Liverpool in the other fixture. It is Spal versus Inter in this one. And does Renzi? No, he doesn't. Renzi is not. He's on the bench. Number 11, Emmanuel Renzi, is on the bench. Him versus Mr. Dorian Heiser. I mean, it's Herbs versus Spices. And oh no, he looks hurt. Ladino. They've literally got a player called Enzo Ladino. What a lad, That's the sort of thing I would make up. They've got Murillo in there as well. Kondogbia is part of their side, as is Belotti. And Van der Ven is a player that you will certainly have to look out for. On loan from Manchester United. Very similar to Renzi, I dare say. Hence, he's probably been playing ahead of him. And someone we've got to look out for. Andrea Belotti is an absolute beast as well. I'm scared. No, I'm not scared. We're above them in Serie A. We're absolutely loving life. We play them in the league midway through this episode. So that's going to be exciting too. A win in the first leg will do us good. The world of good in this tie. They literally didn't care. So we'll go for a sort of a passionate, I want you to control things out there. He looks confused. Maybe he doesn't speak the language properly. I don't know. Could have asked Phil to take it. I know better. Shall we just let Phil do? Go on, Phil. You have a go. He said it was for the fans. Clearly a fan of the podcast. New episode out this week, by the way. Link in the description. Right then, it is Inter Milan versus Spal. Or actually, it's the other way around. It's Spal versus Inter Milan. And oh, that would have been a nervy moment. Hateboer is not at full fitness. He's the only player that can play right back apart from Alexander-Arnold. Let's see how we get on. Now, as I say, in the league season, in Serie A, we fared pretty well. We're above them in the table. They had an indifferent season, but this is cup football. This is Europa League football, where dreams are usually not realised, but realigned. Half an hour gone, though. 0-0. If you can stop them getting any away goals, that'd be perfect. Kind of wish I hadn't opened my mouth, as Kondogbia's got all the space in the world. 1-0. Now we're on attacking. That might have been foolish. We should have tried to prevent any away goals. This is a tad fortunate in my opinion. 3 dimensions. Give it to me. I'm feeling 3 dimensions. Everybody's getting around. You can see the ball's played forward. He's somewhat unmarked. Our defence is coming out. The ball's played back in, and he just escapes the offside. And there we are, 1-0. As long as Renzi doesn't score against me in these 3 games, I'm relatively calm as Inter forward again, though. And I mean, scoring 2 away goals will be a real issue for us as Van der Ven turns his man across to Belotti. That is a real issue for us. Now we've had some amazing comebacks. This is gonna have to, we're gonna have to score goals. It's a good goal from them, to be fair. Bolotti just sort of cushions it in the top corner. He was doing that for me at the start of the year. So at half time, it's 2-0 Inter. Oh dear. I'm gonna say unlucky, boys. Things haven't gone right for us. They've gained confidence from that. Hatterbor's on a 6.3. I'm going for radical change. Okay, we're gonna have to change things up. Miranda is going to come on for Barloco. Kyriakos is going to come on for Hatterbor. We're going for a Parma-esque look. Now, that's not why. That maybe. Oh, that's not that good, is it? I'm thinking something like let him roam. Let Fabregas roam, and we'll just play that. I'm just not a massive fan of what we were playing because it looked not that good. This is not. We'll see. Formation, man. Basically, we're 2-0 down, and we need to score a goal. So I'm going to get rid of the problems, which were probably Hatterbor was the main issue. We need to get Dorian a goal, really, as the corner's played in. Here we go. Now we're on the march. Miranda blocked though, doesn't quite get it on target. Fabregas back in, spear with the header. Oh, it's off the post. Oh my word! It was close. It was very close. Luckily, our centre backs are relatively pacey, so they should be able to fill in down the wide areas quite well. Dorian Heiser is on a 6.3. We're going to go back to attacking. We've got 3 set defenders now, so they shouldn't. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a bit of a head scratcher. I don't really know what to do. Possession's very even. I mean, the game's been quite even apart from their goals. Spearer's taking the throw-ins now. He's our left striker. Now, we're going to have to work this forward, but we're probably going to have to be somewhat direct as the ball's put down. Dorian can't quite get there. And if Inter get a third, that's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? I mean, Ruben Diaz intercepts, though. Into Dorian, forward towards Spear, intercepted again, and now maybe Inter have a chance. We're sort of playing 1-1-on-1. All of our defenders now. Renzi's on! Oh, no! Ruben Diaz. He knows how he plays. Not a problem. Okay, good pass. Right, come on now. We're playing defender against attacker in all 3 areas up top. As Spear goes through, a goal would be perfect. Not quite, though. 2-0 still. Time is ticking away. There's going to be a final chance, a final highlight in the game. I'm just hoping it's not a third goal for them. They can have a chance, just not a goal, or we'll win it back as the ball. Renzi's in the middle. I'm nervous about it. Renzi's central for them. Don't give it to him, please. I can't handle it. Just not Renzi. Anyone but Renzi. Santon, left side. Can we get it off him? Maybe spring a counter-attack. I mean, they're really using the width well, as if we've not got wingers. Oh, please don't do it. Ball played in. I'm almost pleased it wasn't Emmanuel Renzi. Which is a bizarre thing. We're 3-0 down. It's a shambles. They've scored a goal. And, I mean, look at the state of it. Look at that. It's a corner late in the game. I mean, I suspect this is going to be the end of the match rather than a highlight to us. I mean, if we can get 1 goal, it gives us the slimmest of chances. I mean, it's going to have to be an almighty comeback at the San Siro. And we were in their half, and apparently you removed the danger. It's Spal 0 into 3. This is going to have to be quite special today. Right, Inter have crushed us. We'll go into the league game, hopefully get something from that. That's arguably just as important as both of these Europa games. Really, the objective is to get into the Champions League. Winning the Europa League would be nice and whatnot, but I'm not massively loving it. So anyway, we're at home. Luckily, hang on, was that the? Oh, that was the. Yeah, we're away next game. Oh, Liverpool have responded to my. Well, actually, I went in for Alexander Arnold, made an inquiry. They've come out with 23 million. Not that unreasonable. I mean, I can't afford it, obviously, but not that unreasonable. All right, we have a home game and then an away. Then the away. I wonder if they've got a hotel sort of around the area, around the stadium, because you wouldn't want to travel. The travelling would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Just thinking about the logistics of the travel arrangements. I'm almost considering saving money and not bothering with the second leg, just staying at home. Just a quick reminder that Danny Graham plans to retire soon. Well, luckily for us, Danny Graham is, he's learning his coaching. We'll get him on another course. Get him on a course. Right, Danny Graham, he's going to be one of the best coaches in world football. I mean, I've had Yap Stam. Do I want Danny Graham? Danny, I don't know if I do want Danny as the assistant. I mean, it's a little bit creepy, isn't it? Really? I would say that's different from Yap as well. Not that similar. Right, folks, next game and quite a few changes in the side. There's a temptation here to make even more change. But we'll stick with this. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes back in, positive back in goal. Diaz and Casasola. Cini comes in at left back because now Barloco is suspended, because of course he is. Two start players in front with Luca and Toscano in the middle. I'm thinking maybe we switch these two round. We're going to switch those two round. Yeah, Yosu plays further ahead with Heise and Spira. I tried Fabregas. It didn't work. We'll bring Yosu back in. It might be more successful. Trent Alexander-Arnold, though, he's the key man. Forget the rest of the team. Just the fact he's back. And Toscano, to be fair. Okay, they're starting Renzi. Oh, why? With Gabriel Barbosa, Kodopia. Norman's there as well. I mean, what a reunion. Right, look, let's avenge what happened last time he played them. You know, same ground. We've got the memories. We know what happened. Let's go out there and show 'em who's what. Show 'em who's what. That's not... Oh, does that translate into Italian? Renzi, first chance of the game. What's he got? He's won a corner. I wonder if Renzi and Heise have like hugged, or you know, when they shook hands, was it a bit intense? I don't know. I imagine it was a bit like herbs, spices. Okay, in the league then, they are 6th position as Heise. Well, he's played through Spira now. Chance. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper. Weird animation, but a good save from the goalkeeper. We're in 3rd. Win this today. Look how tight it is. 60 for Roma. This would be 60 for Inter. 61 for Napoli. 61 for Udinese. So any sort of win from either side here, and oh my. Cini plays through Spira again. He's got Dorian in the middle. We know how deadly Dorian can be as Dorian Heise converts. Why couldn't we have done this before? And look how much the change around. Okay, we're 6 minutes in. I thought we were deeper into the game. We're not. Regardless, though, a 1-0 lead, proving that we're just a league side, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is the factor as Spira plays the ball across. Little bit fortunate with the finish, you might say. Deflections off the defender, probably going in anyway though, and a 1-0 lead for Spal. Lovely stuff. It's a free kick played in by Norman, knocked down, cleared though just about, and we have to get out here. Please push forward a little bit, folks. We're a little bit deep as Norman El Shawari brings it forward. Dorian takes it off him though, and Dorian Heise forward to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who we know how deadly he can be. Trent's been tackled. Gabriel Barbosa brings it forward. Renzi's in the middle. Ladino's on it now, who I've just like the name of. Trupe on this right hand side. Forward again. Ball into the middle of Renzi. Oh no! I mean, the irony being that Herb scored and then Spices scored, and it was in order and everything. Oh, I hate it though. Oh, does he celebrate? I hope he doesn't celebrate. I hope he just runs off towards the wall where he celebrated so many times in towards Renzi. He powered it home. You know, it's quite a... Look, calm. I'm not celebrating, calm. I mean, I respect that from Emiliano. 1-1 though. And I mean, a draw today makes things very tight indeed as Heise has beaten off the ball. Forward towards Barbosa. Tusat brings it down into Luca again, who's working things. Yosu, he's got men ahead of him. Right side. Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's in. All of a sudden, ball across. Spira's there, and another assist for Trent Alexander-Arnold. I genuinely think, and this is going to sound foolish, that with Barloco one side, Alexander-Arnold the other, those two boys in the second leg, we have a small chance, but a chance. And the ball's played in. Spira, lovely stuff. It's all kicking off. There's another chance for them. It's played in, cleared. This could be the longest game of the 3. Oh, Shuari's got in here. Ball across, back post. Zampano scores it. I mean, we're staying on attacking. 20 minutes gone. It's 2-2 for goodness sake. 23 minutes gone, and the highlights keep coming. Yosu out towards Alexander-Arnold. It's not good. Ruben Diaz gets there first, though. Plays it back to Pozovec. Will the highlights ever stop? It's into forward again. I mean, it's already 2-2. 24 minutes gone. Zampano down that side. Cini gets in, though. Wins it off him. And now maybe a breakaway opportunity. Ball towards Dorian. It's not the best delivery. Down the middle. Diaz cuts it out, and now Yosu plays in Dorian Heise, who's got pace on his man, surely. Dorian with the miss. Dorian. Okay, half-time is here. It's 2-2. All the goals coming in the first 20 minutes. We can still come up with a win tonight in this game. They seem relatively confident. We're going to try and keep them calm, though. I'm going to tell them all there's a lot more to come from them. I believe they've got what it takes. Hopefully, they respond well to that. Most of them have done. I mean, ordinarily in this situation, I would take Spira off for Gutlu, but he's playing rather well. 20 minutes to go. Is there a change we can probably think about making? I mean, there's players out there. I think Batista to come on for Yossi is probably the only change I'm willing to make at this stage. That's what we'll do then. 20 minutes to go. Can Batista get the finish? Right, into working it again. It's a highlight from deep. They still start with a free kick, and they've got players lurking. Out on this left-hand side, he's in lots of space. If Trent can get there, though, and win it off him, we've got a chance to break, but we can't quite close it down. They're working it very nicely. I can just see Renzi lurking, number 11. I absolutely despise it. Ball, shot and goal. And it's 2-2. I've not heard a commentary team say ball randomly. 10 minutes to go. We'll stay attacking. I mean, and it might pay off for us. If we get the goal, we'll create the wall, as that is one of the worst cross attempts I've ever seen. And it might result in a break or a chance for Inter. Casasola gets there first, though. Can we win it? We've not won it. They're through on goal. A shot will come in, surely. Posivec with a big save. I mean, in terms of the game, we've largely dominated. I mean, we've had a lot of shots off target, 5 shots blocked as well. Only 6 on target. If we can get just one more on target, it might result in a goal. Toscano gets there first. If he plays it forward towards Heise, there might be some sort of break on. He plays in Spira. Oh, what? Don't stop it there. Corner kick, 3 minutes to go. Toscano ball in. It's going to be cleared though, isn't it? Out to Toscano, who's usually his passing's very good, and he finds Toussaint in the centre. Back to Toscano, keeping the ball nicely. Our midfield trio working together well. As Diaz plays it all the way back to Posivec, and this is it then. The launch forward. We've kept a lot of men up there. The ball goes up towards Batista, who loses out, and we could be in trouble. Alexander-Arnold, you absolute buffoon! Alexander-Arnold's got a second booking. He's gone in on him. Second yellow card. Oh no. I mean, at this point, what do you do? Hatterbohr comes on for probably... I mean, I brought him on. He's going to be livid. We've got no choice, really. Okay, I guess a 2-2 will probably take it. There we are then. Spal 2 into 2. And I'd prefer that in the first game he played. But regardless, 2-2 in the league. It keeps things extraordinarily tight. I mean, there's 2 games to go. That's going to be the next episode. There are... I mean, I'll show you it. I'll just show you it again. Look at that. Spal up in third, 62 points. We've got the advantage. The 2 games to go, though. Napoli in the league and Sampdoria. Now, Napoli, of course, are very, very close to this whole conundrum. So it's going to be an exciting time for us. And that'll be next episode. Trent Alexander-Arnold, though. You fool. You bloody fool. He's going to miss a game. Of course he is. He could be... Herbs and spices on the score sheet. Who would have thought it? Most of you watching, probably. Most of you watching. 15 assists for Trent as well this season. Beats Dorian's 14 a couple of years ago. And now he's suspended. Aha! Situation time, folks. What do we do about Scudavani? Now, I've got a deal here where I pay $2 million up front. It says I can take 2.7 away because I think that's some signing on fees and whatnot. Now, a lot of people were raving about him. Of course, we've not got Ruben Diaz back officially. He's on loan. So this may well be his replacement. Look how good Ruben Diaz is. My God. So do we bring him in? There was a lot of talk that we should go in for him. I've negotiated a slightly better deal in terms of the transfer. It's $4 million total, but it's paid over a period of time. I think at 20 years of age, I do agree with a lot of you that I think he'd be really good. If he improves his passing a little bit, positioning's very good, determination. I mean, as a centre-back in the role he's going to play, he's got all the attributes. At 20 years of age, he's probably going to get better as well. The scout report's quite good. I mean, you're all shouting at me, just do it, Ben. So, Mario, I mean, we're signing an Italian player called Mario, Ben. You shouldn't even be thinking about this. And the deal is done. He's coming in then, in the summer, from Empoli. I'm happy enough. Okay, folks, big decisions to be made. We're going to go with Yosu up top in that attacking midfield role. We're going to play largely the same team that just played in the game in the league. Alexander-Arnold isn't suspended for this game, of course, so comes in. Barloco's back as well. So, Posivec in goal. I mean, the back 5 kind of picks itself, as does Toscano. Luca as the advanced playmaker next to Toussaint. We've got Yosu just ahead with Heise and Spira. The bench is pretty strong as well. We're not going to put a goalkeeper on there. We're going to try and keep our options open. There's a temptation to play Gutlu in this game just because he might do something magical. He did it against Madrid, and that's all I can think. In the biggest of games, in the most important of games, Gutlu turned. I'm doing it. I'm putting him in there. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. We've not seen that much from him, and this could be an awful mistake. Spiro had a great game last time out against Inter, but did very little in the first leg. And you can see Inter playing Belotti, Van den Ven, Ozzy Perez comes in. That's a strange position to play. I mean, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to just sit here and be fine with it, I guess. Diego Reyes and Murillo at the back. And they're still a decent side. Renzi, of course, on the bench. Right then, boys, let's get out there, passionately say, you deserve to be in the final. I expect you to make it happen. They're confused by that, but a passionate response will always garner some respect. So there we go. I mean, the midfielder confused. Okay, we're 3-0 down. We're away from home. We've had some exciting times so far in this Europa League journey. If we get to the final from this position, that'll probably be the best one of all. I'm talking any season ever. But it's unlikely, though, I think we can all admit. If we score 4 goals, we'll probably go through. I've changed to flexible, taken off fluid. I've seen no real chances. It's like Inter have played quite a defensive system here, and we are struggling to break it down. I'm going to say unlucky, boys. Things haven't gone right for us. And change to the counter-attack. I just think we need to bring Inter out a little bit to hit them on the break. And so far, Inter are playing quite restrained. They're not playing too much attacking football. There was little to nothing going on in that first half. And our strikers are being starved of the ball. But now we've finally got a chance. Dorian, he's up there. If he get a ball into the middle, we've piled in the box. And good clue, you put him in the team and he gets the goal. Dorian with a fantastic delivery. Could this happen? Could this... I mean, we could win 3-0 extra time. It's possible. We get the first goal of the game, though, second half, playing on the counter-attack, winning it back, breaking with pace. I mean, surely this won't happen, will it? Dorian puts the ball in, and Gutlu's there to head home. 1-0. This is daft. I mean, if they score, it pretty much crushes the dream. As the ball's played in, Ruben Diaz clears as far as Diego Reyes, who I'd be willing to give the shot to be honest. He is their centre-back. Murillo to this right-hand side, though, and they've got lots of players in the middle. A goal kills the dream, and the goal has been put in. I mean, if we got, as I say, 4 goals, we're fine, but that's 4-1 on aggregate, and there's not that much time left. To get 3 more goals in what is now half an hour, it's hard to do that. We're going to go attacking, though. I mean, we might as well push for it a little bit. We got the goal to get us back in it, and there was that little glimmer of hope, but it looks as if that's going to be that as the time ticks down. Of all the players you want to turn up, Trent Alexander-Arnold, a 5.9 and a booking. It's not happened. Look, there was a slim chance. We've had some miraculous victories on the run. Nobody, and I'll tell you this now, 4 years ago, who would have predicted that Spal would be in the semi-final of the Europa League? It's an incredible effort. I mean, we got into the Champions League, we came down to the Europa, we get a little bit of money for it as well. Gate receipts will be through the roof, I'm sure, as well. But in my opinion, that, my friends, is quite the achievement. You think it was a couple of years ago that we were in Serie B. It was what, 4 years ago? We didn't get promoted in our first year. Then we get promoted. We then finished. We have a relegation threatened season. I mean, let's show the league table. So we get promoted. Then our first season, bit of a relegation. Well, not really actually a relegation battle. We were quite comfortable mid-table. Finished 14th. The year after that, then all of a sudden, panicking. Finished 16th. We then, I mean, this was a remarkable season. 16th to 2nd in the league. Qualify for the Champions League, and this season we could stay in that top 5 at least and get back into Europe and a Europa League semi-final. It's been quite the journey so far, and it ain't over yet. Tomorrow's episode produced 2 massive games. If they'd like to show me the games game, I was on the wrong year. Napoli, Sampdoria, those are the fixtures. Where will we finish? I mean, get your predictions in now for tomorrow's episode. Where do you think we'll finish? We could finish as low as 7th or as high as 3rd. Let me know in the comment section. It's a shame it's ended like this in the Europa League, but again, a great run from us to get to the semis. There's no disgrace in that, in my opinion, considering where we were just a couple of years ago. If you enjoyed the video, do drop a like on it. Let's aim for 1,000 likes, and if you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. There'll be a new video tomorrow at 5 PM. We love with care. Until next time.